Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I am here with Tom Waits. I haven't done a Tom Waits for a while. You can check out the playlist if you like. There is one for Tom Waits and see all the reactions I've done so far. There aren't too many, so we have to get going on Tom Waits a little bit more. This one is called Rosie. I'm not sure if I've heard it before. I probably have because I listened to Tom Waits a lot in the past. So it's probably one that I've heard before. I pulled up the lyrics. I didn't recognize it right away, but that doesn't mean much. Once I hear the music, I'll know whether or not I have heard it before. Tom Waits is incredible. He's got that really gravelly voice, and he's created that persona around him, sort of a character of himself, I think. But that can be a lot of fun. This is live from 1975, so that should also be interesting. Before we jump into the music, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, it helps the channel a lot. If you want to help some more, you can look in the description, and there are a couple of ways that you can help the channel some more. There's also a way for you to bump up your requests so that you get it within a day or two. I am still adding to the regular list, but it's getting long, so it takes a while for me to get to all the requests. Keep sending in your information and suggestions and all of that, though. It's very interesting. I read them all. I respond to most of them. Most of them have been quite positive and good, and that's great. The odd negative comment's okay too, as long as it doesn't go too far. We do have to be careful, and we don't want any strikes on the channel, etc. Also, I just appreciate when the community is positive and good and getting stronger all the time. There are times when I critique a song, and that's what I'm doing. I'm saying what I like, what I don't like. Doesn't mean you can like it or not like it. You have your own choice, your own options, but there you go. All right, let's jump into Tom Waits and Rosie. So it says live at Lee Furze Studio 1975, but I think we just have a still picture here. So I guess the music is live for Rosie. I will look at the lyrics afterwards. There weren't very many. It's very short. The lyrics are very short anyway, but we will look at them separately because Tom Waits writes his own lyrics. I usually do that with the original artist when I can or when it makes sense. Sometimes there's no need. There might not be much of a need here. I think they're probably pretty straightforward, but all right, let's listen in. Love the piano.
I'm sitting on the windowsill and I'm blowing my horn. Nobody's up except the moon and me. And the lazy old tomcat is on a midnight spree. All that you left me was a melody.
Okay, so you can hear the piano. It's quite loud here. And also that grit or gravel in his voice. I think it actually got stronger. This was 1975. I think it actually got more pronounced as time went on. Now, whether that was just the way his vocals developed, whether he was drinking more, I don't know. But I think it did get a little heavier. But yeah, he's got that incredible voice. I really like it, and I like this atmosphere that he created. Like I said, sort of the character that he created around that. So let's back up a little bit here. Piano's great too. Maybe a little loud, but
still blowing my horn. Nobody's up except the moon and me. Lazy old tomcat is on a midnight spree. All that you left me was a melody. Rosie, why do you evade me? Rosie, how can I persuade thee? Rosie.
nice.
Moon, it's all up and it's so full and big. Apricot tipped in an indigo sky. I've been loving you, Rosie, since the day I was born. I wanna love you, Rosie, till the day that I die.
Yeah, I really love the piano work that's going on. It's super. And of course, I love Tom Waits' voice. I always have. Some people don't. Some people hate it. I think you either love it or you hate it. I don't know if there's too many in between. You can let me know, but yeah. I like that. Play
I'm
on the
sitting
keyboard.
on a windowsill. Right now I'm blowing my horn. Nobody's up except the moon and me. And a lazy old tomcat on a midnight spree. All that you left me was a melody. Rosie, why do you evade me? Rosie, how can I persuade thee? Rosie,
Cool.
Rosie.
Nice. Okay, so there is an audience there. Yeah, very good. Yeah, excellent. I don't know if I've heard this one. I'm not too sure if I have. I don't remember it, but I probably have at some point. I've listened to a lot of Tom Waits, but some more often than others. So this one might have got lost in the mix of my memory. But yeah, very good song. We'll have a look at the lyrics in a moment. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to understand Tom Waits. Wasn't too difficult in this particular one, but sometimes there's so much gravel in his voice that it is tricky to understand him. A little bit like some of Bob Dylan's songs, not all of them, but what was I going to say? The piano I mentioned, yes, it was amazing. I really liked that. I liked the sound of it. It reminded you of an old bar, pub, honky tonk, whatever, you know. I think there was something else I was going to mention, but oh yeah, he creates the pictures that he creates with his lyrics, but also with the way that he presents the lyrics. Sort of, he gives you that picture, and you know the mention of the tomcat and whatnot. But we're going to look at the lyrics separately in just a moment. But I just wanted to mention that he creates this atmosphere with his songs too. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics now. Here we go. Rosie by Tom Waits. Tom Waits writes his lyrics, of course. While I'm sitting on a windowsill blowing my horn, nobody's up except the moon and me. So he's already right away creating this picture, you know, this sort of lonely guy, down on his luck guy with his horn and the moon, and a lazy old tomcat on a midnight spree. All that you left me was a melody. Rosie, why do you evade? Rosie, how can I persuade? Rosie. So, a lost love, and all she left him with was the song. Because a lot of songs are written from heartbreak, from loss, from other traumatic events. So, I think it's a very straightforward meaning here. I said there might not be too much to extract from the lyrics, but there you go. But I like the way that he creates that scene. And the moon's all up, full and big, apricot tips in an indigo sky. And I've been loving you, Rosie, since the day I was born. And I'll love you, Rosie, till the day I die. Rosie, why do you evade? Rosie, how can I persuade? Rosie. So, perhaps a little hyperbole there, since the day you were born. But you could love somebody till the day that you die, I suppose. But it's tricky. How did you fall in love with her when you were born? But I love the scene. I love the picture, and I love the sentiment of it. You know, you get the idea. Rosie, why do you evade? Rosie, how can I persuade? And I'm sitting on a windowsill blowing my horn. Nobody's up except the moon and me, and a lazy old tomcat on a midnight spree. all that you left me was a melody. Rosie, why do you evade? Rosie, how can I persuade? So, like I say, the lyrics are brief, but it paints a picture and it gives you the feeling, the emotion, the sentiment of loss and of being alone, literally looking at the full moon. And I always like Tom Waits singing. I like the sound of his voice, and I like what he creates, both with his lyrics and with his music and with his voice. It's just something different. It's something special, I think. And you can let me know what you feel about Tom Waits, about this particular song. What else would you like to hear from Tom Waits or anyone else? You can send me requests for any band singer, etc. If you want to bump it up, like I say, check in the description. You can use Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal donation, $6 and more, and you get your request bumped up. Or you can just use those, and I think it's a $2 coffee. It's pretty cheap. I don't know if you can actually buy $2 coffee. I drink coffee here in my house, in my little cup. So, but I don't usually drink on screen. I don't like the sound of swallowing, so I avoid that myself. All right, let me know what you think. In the meantime, keep listening, keep having fun. Don't forget, like the video, go to the artist channels, subscribe to them, like their videos. I always put a link in the description so we can support each other and yeah, let's keep this community growing. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.